Hey guys, Deirdre Mullumbee from entertainment.ie here, and in this mini review I'll be looking at The Princess Switch, Switched Again. I'll start with the rundown of the original movie first, since it's essential for context. When a duchess named Margaret and a baker named Stacey run into each other, literally, they realise they're the spitting image of one another. They switch lives for a couple of days so Margaret can have a chance to live a normal life before marrying Edward, the Crown Prince of Belgravia. But while they're switched, Stacey falls in love with the prince while Margaret falls for Stacey's friend Kevin. Stacey and Edward tie the knot, and from that point our sequel kicks off as the couple face their first marital bumps. Meanwhile, Margaret and Kevin haven't worked things out, but since she's about to become Queen of Montenero, Margaret wants to give him one last chance, so she and Stacey switch places again. The only trouble is that Fiona, Margaret's cousin, has a plan to steal the throne for herself and will use the fact that she's also identical to Margaret to her advantage.
Off with their heads.
So that's a lot of story, but really there's little else the movie has going for it, and from the outset we pretty much know exactly how this will all play out. In case you were wondering, by the way, that includes a completely ludicrous finale that's supposedly romantic but ultimately just nonsensical. As with the first, Princess Switch, the glamour of royalty makes for some pretty aesthetics. Netflix has utilised this effectively before, not just in The Crown, but in another Christmas movie series, A Christmas Prince. Between such themes as love versus duty and keeping busy versus stopping to smell the roses, as well as the question of how can two people from such different backgrounds ever be equal, it's all very Hollywood, but sure, that's expected. As with the first Princess Switch, the movie completely relies on Vanessa Hudgens' natural charm, and in fairness, she carries the movie through.
Ah, yes. Stroll a day keeps the bad weather away.
Hudgens is also clearly having a lot of fun throwing the performance of the naughty, wicked Fiona in the mix with Stacey and Margaret, as the parts where the three impersonate one another can be amusing. But it's also just a rehash of the first movie ultimately, except lazier and with less substance. Our final score is 2.5 out of 5 stars. Let us know what you thought of the Princess Switch sequel, and be sure to like and subscribe for more mini reviews.